We are Ben and Rebecca, a couple of travelers from Alaska.
We have a dream to drive around the world in our 4x4 camper van, Denny, as we explore the continent from top to bottom, coast to coast, through the best and worst conditions Mother Nature can throw at us.
Good morning, guys, from Palmer, Alaska. Journey started yesterday, made it to Palmer, had a good evening, and I'm calling this a winter escape out of Alaska. We are trucking towards the Alaska Highway. Keep in mind, not all highways in Alaska are the Alaska Highway. We have a great journey ahead of us. The Alaska Highway in winter. This time of year, we're going to be looking at teens, single digits, and then dipping below zero. The camper is ready to go. The Fuso is a rock star.
It's about 3:28 and the sun just set. We're not too far out of Tok. I picked up driving just outside of Eureka, and as per usual, the minute I get into the driver's seat, the roads go to you-know-what. It is getting dark and we're gonna keep driving. When you are this far north, if you don't drive it in the dark, you only maybe get 4 or 5 hours of driving a day.
We have stopped for the night in Watson Lake, but we're right across the street from a very famous landmark on the Alaska Highway, the Signpost Forest. And it all started way back in the early days of the Alaska Highway with one sign, and look at it now. But yeah, it's somewhere around 0 to -10 depending on which thermometer you look at, but
Which doesn't feel so cold until the nose hairs in your nose freeze, and then you're like, oh, it's pretty cold out there.
yeah, well, check this out. The struggle is real. It is that bitterly cold on this journey.
It is a beautiful but very chilly morning here in Watson Lake. I cannot believe the difference between -9 last night and -18 this morning. It is brutal. Now we're gonna go find hot springs, so I'm a happy girl today. Okay, it is time for a break. We have made it to the Liard Hot Springs.
Well, that was a refreshing visit to Liard Hot Springs. What's not to love about that place? We've made it to the outskirts of Dawson, but we thought it'd be symbolic to pull into the famous Alaska Highway sign.
All right, we made it, mile 0, here we are. Not going to dilly-dally too long. Gonna try to get to some warmer climates. Hopefully dry the rig out a little bit as things start to defrost.